Obeying the Bible is a sign of true humility. Learning to obey God's voice is vital if we're going to submit to God. In this church, we have 1,001 opinions, but the greatest opinion that matters is what is God saying. The next one, submitting to the authority that God has put in your community. So those in authority. In your community, God might put a teacher. If you're in school, if you're at home, God gives you your parents. In other words, if someone tells you that it's okay to get home at 12 a.m. and your parents say get home at 10, you better get home at 10. Because the authority in that situation, in that home, is the one who is making that home your parents. That's why other authorities must learn to work together. And when we humble ourselves to the authority God has set, in this church, depending on the department you're in, there is a set authority. We have ministry leaders, we have elders. And guess what? If an elder tells you not to come to church and pastor says we're coming to church, you need to put aside what the elder has said, because there are ranks or there are levels in authority. And that is how there's order in the church. The problem why there's so much disorder and so many people are struggling is we've not learned to humble ourselves based on the people God has given us. We believe God has given them wisdom. You know, when you're driving to church, there's that light which is so annoying. I'm sometimes standing there, I'm like, there's no car coming. I can promise there's no car. Tom, I see there's no car coming. And I'm like, you know what? This robot is really annoying. I know better than the robot. And at the time where I'm just about like gonna go, you see this blue slow driver coming in. And we're like, man, if I did not humble myself even to a robot that I think I know better than, I would be really humbled and have an accident. God sets authority in place for our own good. Submitting to God through the authority He has said is for the edification and the strengthening of the church, because those He sets above us have wisdom for the days ahead that sometimes we don't have.